Hi there, it's Joe with Kikamania Games. My business is all about buying and selling trading cards on TCG, Whatnot, eBay, you name it. And so I decided to jump into the 3D printing business. I wanted to, augment my business with some additional products and services. I wanted to document my journey of purchasing my first 3D printer and getting everything set up, as well as 3D prints and what I plan on printing. And so if you want to follow along with me on the journey and see the successes, the pitfalls, all that type of stuff, go ahead and like and subscribe and take the journey with me. First thing I had to do was to open up the 3D printer and set it up. As you can see, I was pulling it out of the box. It's pretty heavy. I would say at least 50 to 60 pounds. Had to get all of the materials out of the way, opened up the top to start. There was a little guide that had just 4 steps to show how to start opening it up. So I started off by using that, removing a couple of screws and the filament holder inside. I then found inside the space with the materials, there was a step-by-step guide for installation, so that gave me a lot more detailed instructions. But you'll see here I had to remove a bottom plate from the actual inside of the 3D printer that held down the plate that the printer prints on. I had to remove several other things like the cardboard around the needle and zip tie that went along with it. Once I opened up and removed all of the things inside the machine itself, I opened up the filament holder, which sits on top. The filament holder had a whole bunch of additional things that had to be connected with it. There are 4 hoses, power cord, and some information jacks. Basically connect the 2 things together and tell them what needs to be done. So you'll see me taking out a couple additional screws, which actually unlocks the bed so that it can move up and down. And then I'll be putting the filament holder back on top of it and connecting all the hoses. There were little clips on the back that had to be taken off. Those were pretty tough to take off. They were just really tight. You put the hoses in and then you put those clips back on, and then you have to plug everything in. Overall, not very hard to get ready to go. Once I set up the machine, I did print a Benchy to show how the machine would work. The Benchy had some minor strings on it, nothing crazy. Overall, great first print. I look forward to printing more with it. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.